With Warzone's new Season 2 Reloaded update, Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 loadouts got a huge buff, giving them better movement speeds, less penalties on ammunition and magazine sizes, and improving the overall feel of these loadouts. So today I decided to use the best Modern Warfare 2 loadouts after this update, and then put them on a tier list at the end of the video. Alright boys, to kick things off, we got the Taq-V and the Lachmann Shroud conversion kit, which are arguably two of my favorite guns from Modern Warfare 2. I guess technically the Lachmann Shroud isn't from Modern Warfare 2, it's a conversion kit from Modern Warfare 3, but we're gonna count it as Modern Warfare 2 because even after these buffs, Modern Warfare 2 SMGs do struggle a little bit compared to the Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 6 ones, mostly in the damage compartment, really not as much in the movement anymore with this big buff that just happened. And in case you don't know about the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 buffs, basically what they're doing is making all the bigger mag sizes have less of a movement penalty and less of like an ADS and sprint to fire penalty as well, so you don't feel like as sluggish when you're using these older guns. And then also the ammunition types no longer have a downside of recoil control, which means that you don't have to sacrifice, you know, being able to control your gun in exchange for having high grain rounds and high velocity rounds. And then the last change I believe is to the weapon bobbing and stuff like that came with Modern Warfare 2, ironically. It's finally gone. It's finally going to be. And in case you are new to these videos, basically our goal is to use every single good Modern Warfare 2 loadout in the game and rate them out of 10 to see which one is genuinely good right now after these buffs. I just kept going, I think. That is a whole team up there. Entire team of 4. Hey, like I was saying, we're gonna rate all these out of 10 and see how good they are after these buffs. We're gonna go over the positives and negatives of each loadout, and then I'm gonna give them a rating out of 10 after each gameplay along with the class. We got a bunch of people over here. I don't know what floor those guys are on. I don't know. I think I go this way instead. I just hear so many footsteps. It literally sounds like he's standing on my head. Oh, let's go this way. Get my throwing knife back. There's one teammate in front of me. See if I can Taq-V him. Don't see him there. These guys are definitely above me somewhere. There's just so many footsteps that it's so hard to tell exactly where people are at. I hear this guy. I just saw him underneath me. I didn't know he was back. His two teammates are up top. I'm somebody's bounty. So I gotta go down there. I'm no longer anyone's bounty. Let me get out of here, bro. I don't like this spot at all. There's only 4 teams left, so this lobby definitely is, unfortunately, one of those lobbies that's gonna die super fast. Or that guy last second. Okay, I do have a fire still here. Let's go grab some goodies. UAV in. Grab one of these. Grab one of those. Or another UAV. I might be able to get a couple of knocks. Look at that. Oh wait, what? I didn't get a single knock right there? And look how many people are up top. There's one more in front of me. I saw that guy all the way back there. I think that guy's a sniper though. There's about a few people back. Enemies are dropping into the area. There's only 6 people left, 2 teams, literally final circle. This is probably one of the fastest dying lobbies I've been in a while. I guess I just take this building right here. Dang it, dude. Oh, I actually got that kill. Nice. Now, in terms of the feel of these guns, the Taq-V feels amazing. Still has great damage. If anything, this just made it a little bit easier to use just because you don't have to worry as much about... Seems like these guys want to try to make their way up. You don't have to worry about how slow it is anymore as much. There's just 2 full teams. That guy's lined it back in. There's just 2 full teams. I'm going to try to hold these guys over here. They all are rotating in because they're all underneath me. Now, something I could do is when they run up there, I could shoot them in the side. Oh. Wait, this is bad. They're on both sides of me now. I put myself in a weird spot, dude. I'm gonna try to just get inside. I'm actually gonna get inside, or I'm gonna get up top by going around this way. There's a little bit of a long rotation, so I think it'll pay off. Yeah, I just saw one in front of me. I close the distance now. Got one. Got two. Unfortunately, one of these guys probably will have stop revive. There goes one. Okay, I got both of those guys. This guy just came up. Two of these guys just came up. I do have precision to work with, but it's a 1v1. I didn't even realize. He's directly below me, if I had to guess. Yeah, he's definitely below me. Doesn't have a gas mask. Okay. Bro said one last ride and then died immediately. Okay, in terms of loadout, first off for the Taq-V, we have the cashless brake for the muzzle because this gives you recoil control with no downsides whatsoever. Then we got the precision barrel for the extra bullet velocity and damage range, the pineapple under barrel for the extra recoil control and no downsides. And then the big one right here is the 50 round mag. As you guys can see right here, I'm gonna take away my webcam. This does not affect your mobility, even though it says right here that it does. It actually does not. And then lastly for the ammunition, once again, this is huge as well because they no longer have any downsides and they give you bullet velocity and damage range, which is always great to have. Then for my rating out of 10 for this loadout, I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. I think this is probably gonna end up being one of the best primaries in Modern Warfare 2. And then for our secondary, of course, this is kind of a controversial one because it is technically a Modern Warfare 2 gun, but it's using a conversion gate for Modern Warfare 3. But like I mentioned, Modern Warfare 2 SMGs do lack a little bit of damage, so we are gonna make some adjustments, I guess you could say. As for the attachments, first up, we have the Dark Star barrel for the movement speed, the Thunder barrel, the Jack Slash, once again for the movement speed, and then the big one here, the 50 round mag, because there's really no difference between this and the 40 round mag since it doesn't affect your movement anymore. For the stock, I go with the FT mobile stock so I can actually use this further out without having my iron sights bounce all up in my face. And lastly, the aftermarket part. And then for my rating out of 10 for this loadout, up close, especially in tac stance, nothing's gonna beat you. This is a 10 out of 10 up close. Oh my god, I missed the roof. Oh, good thing I missed the roof. Let's go. All right, boys, next up we have the M13B, which I believe is the exact same M13 that we had back in Warzone 1, along with the Bizon, which is pretty much the Modern Warfare 2 version of the PP. And I believe that actually this is the fastest killing SMG in Modern Warfare 2, I believe. If not, it's at least second. I always forget. His teammates are below me, one's up top. He's floating in. Dude, oh my gosh. This M13 feels nice after these changes. This guy should have a teammate over here. Was he not on the minimap? Oh, that guy's sniping at me from across the map. I barely saw that glint. I could have sworn I saw somebody when I killed that first guy that was over there. I could have sworn it said his teammate was down by the helicopter over there, unless he quickly ran away. Yeah, back to the M13. This is pretty much the fastest killing full auto AR from Modern Warfare 2, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm like 95.4% sure. And much like the Warzone 1 version, this thing has very little recoil, although it does have a little bit of visual bounce to it from Modern Warfare 2, but that might have actually gotten fixed with this update. I guess we're about to find out here. And then as for the Bizon, this is just a great option as a secondary for Modern Warfare 2. It's pretty much this game's version of the PP, but I would recommend using this in tac stance, especially if you're gonna throw on no stock like I did. Guys, just grabbed our loadout over here. Called in a counter UAV on that side as well. Unfortunately, I cannot see where I guess teammate. Oh, now I can. But it seems like they're probably in that room. Both SMG here.
We are bingo fuel, RTV.
There's a guy behind me. That's one underneath me. Wait, what? His teammates came back? What the hell? There's multiple here. His teammates are still kind of spread out above me here. Oh wait, this is a whole different team. That is a whole different team. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure this is a whole different team that is pulled up. That guy's a sniper. Oh, he's backing all the way up now. I'm in such a bad spot. This guy just called in a UAV over here. Or counter UAV. I'm just running for my life. Dude, there's so many people that are hunting me over there. There's somebody in here too. Dude, where do I go from here, dude? I'm just surrounded on every side. I think I literally just have to run towards prison. That's another team. That was the team that I was fighting originally, I think. This is such a chaotic game, but I mean, so far so good. I need that guy to go back towards the right. Go back towards the right, homie. So I got a more easy knock on you. Do I just shoot at this point? There's two of them now. One more in front of me. He's going around. He can do whatever he wants back there. I don't really care. He's just gonna buy time for his teammates to come help him. There's only 6 teams left though, so this is not really what I want, but it's unfortunately the situation we're in. For some reason, today my lobbies have been dying really, really fast. Right, in the lighthouse. Airstrike those guys. Get a UAV. Another airstrike. One of these guys did get knocked. They went right back. Guys up top on me. Teammates are right in front of me. Or are they not? They're not up top? They're not up top. They're not up top. Okay, let me rotate over here now, because this is a weird situation to be in. Let's see, is there people on lighthouse or water tower? There are. But I'm just in a really weird situation no matter what. I could try to go for a knock on this guy right here. You guys are all second story. If I get one knock and get a thirst. Pretty sure there's a guy underneath here. I'm in such a weird spot, bro. I feel like I've been in somebody's bounty this entire game. People on top of the water tower. Whole team right there. I'm gonna back it up. Yeah, I see they're looking for me. Okay, so that means the bounty is on the other side. My threat just went down. Nice. Okay, no longer a bounty. These guys are definitely above me though. Yeah, I can stay inside a prison for a bit. So every team was a full team until that kill right there. 6 people left, 2 teams. So just bought back. Let's see where this circle goes, honestly. 5 people left. Dang. Dude, I'm a bounty again? 2v1v1. See that guy back there? Oh my god, we actually just won that. It's the biggest choke of all time out of that squad. Okay, as for the loadout for the M13, personally, I like putting an optic on this thing, but you could probably get away with iron sights if you like those. And for the muzzle, once again, the RF crown for the recoil control and no downside whatsoever. And for the barrel, you gotta use the Bruin Echelon for the extra bullet velocity and damage range, and it also helps with the recoil as well. The magazine, we're gonna go with the 60 round mag. And since the M13 has very low recoil overall, I don't feel like we need an underbarrel for the extra recoil control, and instead, we're gonna go with the high grade rounds. And once again, this no longer hurts your recoil control either, so this is better than it was before. As for my rating out of 10, I think I'm gonna give this, honestly, I don't remember what I gave this last time, but I think I'm gonna give this like a 9.3 out of 10. I think this is a very good option up close. There is a bit of a damage drop off though further out, just keep that in mind. And then for our secondary, we got the Bizon. First off, for the muzzle, I was using the Bruin Pendulum, but honestly, you could use the Core Mass Suppressor. I'd probably recommend using this over that if you're using this in Taq stance, just so you can also stay off the minimap as well. And for the rear grip, I use the Demo X2, but you could probably use the True Taq for the extra ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, especially if you're gonna use this in Taq stance like I did. For the stock, we're gonna use a no stock for the best movement speed increase, and this doesn't really hurt us that much since we are using this in Taq stance. For the laser, we're using the 1 mil laser to help out with the Taq stance. And lastly, for the ammunition, unfortunately, there's no high grade on this, so we use the hollow point to slow people down. And then for my rating out of 10 for the Bizon, I think this is, for a Modern Warfare 2 SMG, probably the best you're really gonna get, other than the Lachmann Shroud, of course. For that reason, I'll give this like a 9.2 out of 10. Brother, what is going on? Why am I getting full sent by like literally everyone over here? I already have 9 kills off of this. I wasn't even talking because I didn't think I was gonna survive. Thankfully I was recording. And obviously those guys were a bit body, but we will take it. One's over here. Dude, what the? Okay, I think I just got fed like 10 kills right there. No idea why. Usually the boat is not that active, but for some reason, this game it was. We already got 10 kills. I'm gonna take that. I'm definitely gonna take that. Okay, boys, for our next loadout, we have the Lachmann 5.56 along with the Fennec. And if you guys watched my last Modern Warfare 2 loadouts video, I was a huge fan of the Lachmann 5.56. And the Fennec honestly wasn't too bad either. So I'm hoping that that trend continues now that they're a little bit faster. In theory, they should only get better after this update. I do also hope that I didn't kill all the bots in this lobby. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it's a good thing I didn't... I don't even know what that guy was doing. He thought he was the Movement King, the #1 Movement King in the world, but he just ended up looking pretty dumb, that situation, for being honest. I do think this guy will probably be annoying. Let me just... yeah, let's get him out of the game here. As his teammate, he is now going to expect me over there, so let me go up a different way. Only 6 teams left already. That's something you do not like to see. That is something you do like to see. This guy pushes up. He's not pushing up. Did he hop down perhaps? That guy's not part of their team. He jumped off too. And, well, I'll just be the one to say, guys. Lachmann 5.56 still very, very good. Not really sure where those bullets came from. I'm good. Oh, that's a whole team. There's an entire team that just showed up. Those guys are dead. That guy's down. That guy's down. That guy's dead, dude. I love the Lachmann 5.56, boys. I probably could have shot at that guy a lot earlier than I did. Well, it's safe to say this is still one of the best ARs easily coming out of Modern Warfare 2. I mean, look how many kills I just got. And look how smooth it was to use. That's the main thing. It was so smooth to use in that situation where it felt like I was just doing aim training. Really. The recoil is so low that it feels absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, we have 3 teams left at third circle, though. That is the downside of having too much fun here. I do want to get a specialist and some UAVs. On somebody's UAV right now. Okay, so there's 2 people fighting right here. Oh, nice. Actually got that full. I have $43,000 to work with. As our second story. One of you guys just peek one of these windows, please. Okay, I mean, there's 3 dudes in here. There's only 2 teams left. There's these guys and then the guys across. There goes 2 of them. People definitely above me here. Wait for this guy to jump across. No, dude, I didn't even hear the last guy jump off. As for the loadout itself, first off, we use the sonic suppressor because this gun has very little recoil. And honestly, you don't really need any more recoil control. So for that reason, I'd rather put on a regular suppressor for the bullet velocity and damage range. For the barrel, we're using the Lachmann wrap barrel for the extra bullet velocity, damage range, and a little bit of recoil control. With underbarrel, we're using the Merc foregrip because it gives you a little bit of recoil control with no downsides. And the main reason why we're doing this is since we're not using the muzzle for recoil control. The magazine, the 60 round mag, which you can definitely feel a bit of a difference with this after the last update. And then lastly, the high grain rounds, which once again, they no longer have a downside, which makes these very, very good to use. Now for my rating out of 10 for this loadout, I gotta say I'm a huge fan of this gun, so I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. And as for the Fennec, first off for the muzzle, we went the Quartermaster suppressor, not really for the recoil control, but more so we can stay off the minimap. For that reason, you could probably swap this out for a regular suppressor if you wanted to. For the barrel, we're using the 8.5 inch for the extra movement speed. For the underbarrel, we're using the Jack Slash for the movement speed. For the magazine, unfortunately, 45 round mag is the biggest you can get. And as you guys saw in the end of the last game, it kind of costed me because I ran out of bullets. And then lastly, for the stock, we're gonna use the Agile stock for the extra movement speed. And now this loadout, I definitely recommend using this in tac stance because it's going to be very bouncy further out. And it's just a lot easier to hit your shots when you're tac stance, and the movement speed, the strafe speed is crazy on this. In terms of time to kill though, like I mentioned in the earlier gameplays, Modern Warfare 2 SMGs do fall behind in that category. So for that reason, I'm going to give this like an 8.2 out of 10. Alrighty boys, for our next loadout, we have the Tempus Torrent, which I believe is actually the second fastest killing non-sniper or shotgun in the game. along with a 9mm here. Guys below me. Guys are just right on top of me. Teammates right there. Yeah, dude, this thing kills so freaking fast, as you guys can see. But yeah, this is the second fastest killing gun that isn't a sniper rifle or a shotgun. The F-Tac Recon is actually the first, but honestly, I don't really think it's worth using, just considering the fact that it only has 15 bullets in a mag, and you don't have sleight of hand. There's guys over there too. You don't have sleight of hand to help you reload faster. That's whole team. There's an entire team right there, and I do not feel comfortable right now taking all those guys at once. Usually I'm a man that can take multiple dudes, but not right now. Just slowly make our way over here. Teammates are still pretty far away. One's right here. Damn. His teammates are up top. Dude. No! The dude down here too. Gotta get out of here. Okay. Dude, these Modern Warfare 2 SMGs are kind of saving me right now. My god. Okay, let's get out of this recon drone thing. This recon drone path. Oh, just try to snipe at me. I'm not even sure exactly where that is. Bro, where are you trying to snipe at me from? Oh, all the way over there. Okay, let's go rotate back over here. I mean, so far so good. The SMG feels good. The Tempus Torrent definitely feels good. Yeah, I hear gunshots going off over here. There's still 7 teams, so a lot of time. He's shooting all the way over there. I don't want to make too much noise in case they turn around. So I'm going down the stairs. His other teammates really far behind me. Going up right here. I'm scared of that guy with the freaking thing with the crossbow. Only 5 teams left. Unfortunate. Of course, I got shot in the back. What the hell? You guys are about to come up. There's only 30 seconds of respawns left. There goes one. Teammates are still underneath me. Got in the tower. Lighthouse. No more respawns left. No break. Got his blood out. Better hop down. There's nothing I can really do in that situation, to be honest.
Heads up, a jailbreak is active. Watch the
A lot of people on me, bro. 5 teams left. So far, so good. I mean, the Tempus Torrent, you really can't ask for a best killing gun. As for my SMG, though, there's been a couple of close calls, but it has been pretty reliable. I do have a ammunition box to work with and 2 stims. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really have to go pee, too. I'm hoping that this game will end sooner rather than later. Still a lot of people in this area. Let's stay up top for now. Take this. No. No, dude. Oh my gosh. A 1v1v1. So he's using a PDS up top. Last guy's right there. No, I need one more bullet, bro. Honestly, I think the gas damage really screwed me over. If I could hit one more shot, I would have won, but I was losing quite a bit of health in the gas. Regardless, though, these are the attachments I was using. The Tempus GH50 for the muzzle for the extra recoil control. For the underbarrel, we're using the Merc grip for the recoil control and no downside. For the magazine, we have the 30-round mag, but honestly, we could probably even get away with using the 50-round mag now that this change has gone through. For the rear grip, we got the second ZX for the extra recoil control. Then lastly, the high grain rounds, which actually help a lot with this. There's not much recoil that you need to control. I mean, it is a semi-auto weapon, but still, being able to stay on target is a huge plus side with this. And then for my rating out of 10 for the Tempus Torrent, like I said, the second fastest killing gun in the game. That includes all 3 games. The only gun that kills faster than this is the F-Tac Recon, which is quite hard to use, especially in solo versus quad, since you only have 15 bullets in a mag and you don't have sleight of hand to reload faster. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna give this like a 9.8 out of 10. I think this is almost the perfect primary. Then for our secondary, we got the ISO 9mm. Yeah, the ISO 9mm. As for the attachments, first off, we got the Core Master Suppressor to stay off the minimap and a little bit of extra recoil control. Then we got the Raptor Barrel to help out with the movement speed and tac stance. The Underbarrel, we got the Jack Slash to help out with the movement speed. For the magazine, we got the 50-round mag. And then lastly, we got the Res 2 stock, which is gonna help with the movement speed without completely ruining our recoil like the collapsed stock would. But honestly, since we are using this in tac stance, you could get away with using this instead. And then for my rating out of 10 for this loadout, I think it's a pretty average SMG. So for that reason, I'll give this like a solid 8 out of 10. Alrighty, boys, next up we have the FR Advancer along with the MX9. And honestly, I think that this is gonna be a big winner of this update, because if you watched my last Modern Warfare 2 loadouts video, I was complaining a lot about how slow the FR Advancer was, especially the ADS speed and stuff like that, which is the main thing that really got changed with this update, is the fact that a lot of these guns will have a faster ADS time, faster movement, feel a lot less flunky. Let's see me. Good. Teammates are laid across the universe. And then MX9 will just get a bit of a movement speed increase as well, just from this update. Right here. Airstrike that. I got the teammate.
25 are still active in the AR. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
I got just choked so hard. That was like the longest battle ever, trying to defend his boy just to die. Dude, what is with the sweaty ass lobby? I'm fighting for my life just to get 1 kill on both of these guys. There's no way that guy's about to get away again. Okay, I was about to say, no way it's about to happen a second time. This definitely feels a lot better after this update, that's for sure. These guys are literally all over here. I think they're all about to push me too. Well, as soon as they split up, they could not even break armor. These guys are kind of trying to make their way over here to hold these guys right there. Teammates underneath me, one's on the roof back there. I just knocked somebody with a, I don't even know where I put that down. The gas trap thing on the boat all the way back there. That's where it was. If I somehow managed to get that pulled, that'd be hilarious, actually. I have no more money to work with, but I'm going to try to wrap back around and go up top.
Enemy soldier incoming.
That might be the worst timing ever. In contention for literally the worst timing ever. He does have a teammate over here somewhere. One more landed in.
Enemy UAV. Enemy destroyed.
That's his teammate. It's a team of 4. Wait, back my ass up. I think these guys have a UAV on me. I don't think I want to mess with that right now. Oh, shit. I managed to get away for now. These guys should run away. Yeah, they should run into each other. I might be able to sneak up on these guys now. Oh my god. Okay, they backed up to be together. I don't even know why that guy's looking over here. They both hop down.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Nice. I should get a full right there. I mean, I can stay.
Enemy buy station incoming.
I'll scratch my nose, bro. Oh my god. There's 4 teams left. I mean, this is definitely a team over here. I need these guys to get screwed over somehow. I don't think I'm going to be the one to kill these guys. Or actually, maybe I can... Do you have more teammates down here? I don't know, but I'm going to stay right here, I guess, in this corner. I do have a gas mask. I do have 2 stims.
Enemy airstrike in the area.
Oh my gosh. Caught everybody by surprise.
Precision airstrike.
I have an airstrike too now.
3 squads left.
Okay, right there. More than one. I'll play this right here for now. I couldn't reflank this. There's a 4v4v1. I could reflank this. But it looks like they're going upstairs. This is exactly what I need. Please keep going upstairs. Knock somebody. Knock 2 guys. I just... Oh, nah, that is insane. I literally timed that perfectly to screw over 2 teams of 4. Okay, as for the loadout for the FR Advancer, first off, we have the Cassis brake for the recoil control and no downsides whatsoever. Then for the barrel, we're using the longboard for the extra recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. And then for the underbarrel, we have the Merc foregrip so that we have recoil control with no downside whatsoever. For the magazine, this is the big one, the 60 round mag, which will not hurt our handling or movement speed as badly as it would before. And I'll say that this definitely makes this gun feel a lot snappier than before. And then lastly, the high grain rounds, which once again do not hurt your recoil control anymore. And now for my rating out of 10 for the new and improved Advancer, I'm going to give this a solid 8.6 out of 10. And then for our secondary, the MX9, we have the core mass suppressor to stay off the minimap, although you probably could use another silencer instead. And then for the barrel, we're going to use the Bruin barrel because this gives us movement speed and damage range together, which is a huge upside. For the magazine, there's only really one option here, the extended mag, which is really big on this gun. And once again, this does not hurt anything besides your reload time. For the rear grip, we're using the Stip 40 for the extra recoil control. And then lastly, for the laser, we're going to use the Tac laser to help out that Tac stance. And now for my rating out of 10 for this loadout, as you guys saw, it was very consistent. I was winning a lot of gunfights up close, especially against those Black Ops 6 weapons. And I believe this has a top 2 time to kill for Modern Warfare 2 SMGs. So with that all being said, my rating out of 10 for this loadout is going to be a solid 9 out of 10. No way. Freaking fell in the water. Okay, boys, next up we got the STB-556 along with the P90. And last time I used this class, I'm pretty sure I was a big fan of this as well. The P90 mostly because it was really fun to use this in Tac stance because how fast it was. And unfortunately, I don't really think it's going to get much faster because it's not like we put a mag on this, so we weren't losing movement speed because of that. As for our primary, the STB-556, this is a very low recoil weapon. It's actually very similar to its counterpart, the HCR, which is the LMG version of this. They pretty much have almost the exact same times to kill. There's a lot of people fighting over here. There's a dead body right here. I don't know if they're 1 floor above me or if they're on the very top.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
The hell is this? Dude, I was like, what the hell? It said his team is right beside me. Unfortunately, Joe Rogan was just wiped in that corner and got himself wiped from the game. Could not stay alive for the boys. I hear more people over here. I think they're up top. Well, there's definitely somebody in this room.
Watch the skies.
Where's that going?
Target down.
Guys outside, right here, literally right through that window. You can tell because of the minimap.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Hey, hear me drop behind him? No, you did not.
Good kill.
So far, so good. So far, very good. I love how smooth this P90 feels, man. I haven't got a chance to use the STB just yet, but the P90 feels great. I think someone's about to come up right here. The hell?
Updated intel on new target.
What gun is that? I feel like a ray gun going off. You guys are definitely above me. I would be lying if I said I'm not a little bit scared. That guy came in freaking fast. See, like, the P90 actually won that gunfight there, which is honestly pretty insane to me. Was I sniping back there? I'm just not gonna worry about him for now. Guys lining back in. Lining right outside over here. Later gamer, that guy should be out of the game for good. Okay, he just left the game. Perfect. There's also people over here. Not fire sold just yet. I'm gonna grab a UAV just so I get an idea for where people are at. I also haven't really got a chance to use my STB at all, really. Let's go back over here, I guess. See if we can find anyone else to fight. He has two teammates up top. Honestly, I respect him for not being beside his teammates the whole game. There's a guy named Soapy Grandma as my bounty. Okay, I think these are the guys I saw earlier. Oh, it is above me right here. That guy's behind me. I can see him on the minimap. This guy's also underneath me. I don't know where that guy's going. He just kept running. There's guys over here. A lot of them. Oh shit. Guys self-revived. There's still 3 dudes over there. One guy's up top across from me. These guys are all making their way up. Respawns are now disabled. I grab this bouncing Betty. Definitely do it above me. And then there's a team across from me as well. Somebody just jumped off too. Damn it, bro. I actually needed that. I actually really needed that. 4 teams left. I'm gonna go all the way around right here. Nice. Pop someone back in front of me.
Enemy airstrike in the area.
Here for now.
Gas is inbound. Only 4 remain. Finish the job.
1v2. Oh shit. No, dude. I definitely should have jumped over the railing. That was actually a really bad play out of me. I don't know why I stayed up there, to be honest. As for the attachments, here's what we were using on the STB. First off, we got the RF crown for the muzzle for the recoil control and no downsides. For the barrel, we got the FTAC FB20 for the extra bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil control. For the underbarrel, we had the Merc foregrip once again for the recoil control. The magazine, the biggest mag you can have is a 42 round mag. And then lastly, the high grain rounds, which will just help out our bullet velocity and damage range with no downsides anymore. And as for my rating out of 10, I think I'm gonna give this an 8.8 out of 10. I think the 42 round mag does hurt it a little bit, especially in solo versus quads, but it does have very little recoil and a pretty solid time to kill. And then for our secondary, the P90, we got the muzzle, the core master suppressor to stay off the minimap, the FTAC series barrel for the extra movement speed, and it also gives damage range as well. For the rail, we got the integrated reflex rail for the extra movement speed. For the stock, we got the CQB stock for the movement speed as well. And then lastly, the Schleicher laser to help out with the tac stance. And now for my rating out of 10 for this loadout, like I said in the gameplay, it feels very smooth, very fast, especially strafe wise. The time to kill is a little bit lacking, so for that reason, I'll give this like an 8.5 out of 10, but it's a very fun loadout to use. Alrighty boys, now for the final loadout that we're using today, we have the Taq-56 along with the regular Lachmann Sub, and these two have been all reliable since the beginning of Warzone 2, really. Unfortunately, right now they are pretty middle in the pack, both of them in terms of time to kill. Lachmann Sub is actually on the lower end for Modern Warfare 2 SMGs and SMGs overall. The Taq-56, the time to kill isn't terrible, but I think every other AR or primary that we use today has a faster time to kill than it, so that is definitely one area that is going to struggle. I decided to just throw this in there because, I mean, these are two staples really for Modern Warfare 2 that a lot of people really love. There's a lot of people fighting on the other side of prison here. Over here. No longer here. Stole that man's kill. So people over there. Crack that man. Guys are going to be right above me, and those guys are just firing off shots. Somebody is fighting over here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Not really sure what that guy was shooting at. The man got a little bit spooked and then... Okay, I don't know how I won that gunfight. I just saw a guy's second story over here. There's a guy back there.
Marking the rest of that
There's one more in front of me.
increased payout for this job. Sorted to
Guys are still underneath me. I just saw one climbing up top to the very top over there.
coming.
That is COD timing right there, boys. That is literally COD timing. Fortunately, I think that guy survived. I'm pretty sure that guy survived the fall. I'm getting sniped across the map right now.
Target down.
Oh, actually, I just got that kill. Nice. I just called in a care package over there. Let's go this way instead. We can't really mess with that guy sniping up top. And he's going to be really, really annoying because he just keeps taking shots at me. Does this guy have cash? No, not really. He didn't really have much at all. Question is, where do we rotate here? I mean, I guess I should just grab... Oh my... What? Yo! What was that? There's a guy in here. Okay. That guy's just AFK. I can't believe I just randomly found a freaking advanced UAV on the ground. That is insane. These guys are rotating over here.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
That guy's out of the game. Who did I get sniped from? I don't really know. I definitely got sniped across the map. Let's actually check the map real quick. So there's a team right there. There was a team over here. I'm gonna try to play this. This might not be the best spot to be in. Gotta rotate over here.
All confirmed. Located the rest. Good kill.
Two guys right here.
Hostile airstrike incoming. Get ready. Resurgence.
Get shot across the map.
KO. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
What?
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest.
Dude.
Enemy UAV is online.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Let's just get up top here and be safe for a second.
This is for safe.
Guys below me. There goes one. Dude, the amount of footsteps are over here are insane. Wait, I need this, actually.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Okay, that counts as my kill. I will take that right off your hands. Thank you. Oh, shit.
Gas is moving.
I'm gonna try to just get across as fast as I can. Make sure no one's in here. I hear them underneath me, I believe. Not 100% sure. There's still 5 teams left. Definitely is a dude underneath me. So I'm using the gas thingy. Oh shit. No, man. I did not mean to freaking fall off the ledge, bro. Okay, well, that was a very unfortunate end game. I accidentally slipped off the roof and got shot in the back. But as for the loadout, first off, we got the RF crown for the muzzle. The barrel, we're using the Tundra Pro for the extra bullet velocity and damage range. The Thunder barrel, we got the pineapple grip for the extra recoil control. For the magazine, we got the 60 round mag. And then lastly, for the ammunition, we got the high grade round. As for my rating out of 10, like I mentioned in the gameplay, this is the slowest killing loadout that we use today as our primary. But the recoil control and how easy it is to use definitely does make up for it a little bit. So for that reason, I'll give this like an 8.2 out of 10. Then for our secondary, the Lachmann Sub, we got the Core Master Suppressor, the Falcon barrel for the movement speed, the Jack Slash for the movement speed, the 50 round mag since we do not lose movement speed with this anymore, and then the mobile stock so we have movement speed and we can still have a decent amount of recoil control. Now for this loadout, I believe this is the slowest killing SMG we use, so I don't know. I think this is just outclassed in almost every single way, unfortunately. So for that reason, my rating out of 10 for this is going to be like a 7.5 out of 10. And now finally time for the tier list. Here at the bottom, we have every single good Modern Warfare 2 loadout that got buffed in the recent patch. And to start things off, we're going to go with the Lachmann Shroud with the conversion kit, which I'm going to put in the busted category. This is one of the fastest killing SMGs in the game, and by far the fastest killing Modern Warfare 2 SMG in the game. And with this recent patch, the movement speed is even faster than it used to be, which means that it just got that much better. Next up, we have the Taq-V, which in my opinion is probably one of the best primaries in the game, so I'm going to put this in busted as well. It has a very good time to kill. The recoil is actually very manageable, and it hits extremely hard in my opinion. Then we have the FR Advancer, which actually benefited a lot from this update as well. The ADS speed is a lot faster, and it's a lot more easy to control, especially since you don't have that extra recoil from the high grade rounds. So for now, I'm going to put this in the very good category. Next up, we have the Lachmann 5.56, which I'm a huge fan of as well. I don't really think it's broken, but I definitely think it's very good. I'm going to put this in the front of very good. It has a very solid time to kill and extremely low recoil. It's very easy to use. And in my opinion, it's probably the smoothest primary from Modern Warfare 2. Next up, we have the M13B, which is very similar to the Lachmann 5.56. I think this one I'll put in the middle of the FR Advancer and the Lachmann 5.56. All three of these are very good options. I don't think they're broken, but they are extremely good to use. Next up, we have the Miniback, which I believe is the fastest killing SMG from Modern Warfare 2. Very solid option. It's pretty much like the PP of Modern Warfare 2. For that reason, I'll put this in the very good category, at least for right now. Next up, we have the MX9, which primarily got better when it got an extended mag on it. And I think for now, I'm going to put this in the very good category along with the Miniback, because these are the two fastest killing Modern Warfare 2 SMGs in the game. Next up, we have the Fennec, which I accidentally put two of these, but I think I'm going to put this in the average category. It's not really the fastest killing SMG. The fire rate is extremely high, and you only have a 45 round mag to work with. So for that reason, I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad either. Next up, we have the ISO 9mm, and I think this is very similar to the Fennec, where it has a very fast fire rate and a very average time to kill. For that reason, I'm going to put it just ahead of the Fennec. Like I mentioned, the gameplays, unfortunately, the Modern Warfare 2 SMGs are lacking quite a bit compared to its primaries. If they just had a little bit faster time to kill, a lot of these would be a lot more usable. Next up, we have the PDSW, which is the P90 pretty much. I'm going to put this in the good category because I just feel like this is a very smooth SMG to use. Once again, it does not have the fastest time to kill, but the movement speed and how it feels is just very smooth. I don't really know how else to put it. It just feels very nice to use. Next up, we have the STV 5.56, and I think I'm going to put this in the good category as well. Very little recoil and a very solid time to kill, and it's pretty much exactly like the HCR, which is the LMG version of this. Only real difference is the bigger mag size on the HCR, and this has better handling than the HCR. But really for this, you could go with either one. They're pretty much the exact same. Next up, we have the Tempus Torrent. This is going unbroken, the second fastest killing gun that isn't a sniper or a shotgun. Extremely good close to medium range, and it's very easy to use now after this update. Next up, we have the Lachmann Sub, and honestly, I wouldn't put this in garbage, but it's definitely on the lower end. It's a very slow time to kill compared to the Black Ops 6 SMGs, and I think compared to these Modern Warfare 2 ones, it has the slowest time to kill that we use. And it's really not good at anything, unfortunately, but I threw it in there for the OG factor and just to find out if it got a little bit better or not after the update. And last and certainly not least, we have the Taq-56, which is a great all-around gun. It doesn't really excel in anything besides being very easy to use. The time to kill is probably the slowest I think we use from all our primaries, but it is an OG and it is very easy to use. So for that reason, I'll keep it in the good category for now. And I actually think I'm going to move the MX9 down to be at the front of good. I don't think that it's bad in any way, and it has a pretty decent time to kill, but I don't really think it's the best SMG. I think at the front of good is probably a better spot than very good. I think the Miniback is the only one that really deserves that, since it does have the fastest time to kill other than the Lachmann Shroud. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my ratings, and also let me know if there's any loadout that I missed. I try to get the best I could. And like always, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy these videos on screen here.